Everybody. I know I'm going to be doing a time live because I have a lot of people who are awake at that time of the day as far as Eastern time is concerned. And I just want to try and jump in and do a little bit of a garden update. But I did also want to let Freddy get some fresh air during the daytime, because a lot of times I'm at work, I'm busy, I've got other stuff that I've got to get done. So he's giving everything a good sniff check, and while he does that, I'm just making sure that all of the charcoal and ash has dried inside of my grill so I can add that to my bucket of hardwood charcoal that I'm going to be using to make some more tallow. The plants, everything's looking a little bit rough right now, and part of that is I'm gonna have to cut these. They're almost up to the roof, and I've just got to figure that out. And going from way too much water to not enough water is a thing. But I wanted to give my buddy some time. And of course he wants to explore everywhere. And thankfully it's about 10 degrees cooler than it has been lately. So it isn't super piping hot. I am going to again be on around 12 a.m. Eastern Standard for a live stream. This is just a little bit of an opportunity, and Freddy doesn't always get to jet out with me and have some fun, so because I have to shout out Brown Sugar when I see her online, and I'll be doing that. Hey Jacko, sorry I had to step in the shade because I couldn't really read what was going on right there. So yeah, we're just taking a little walk before we do a live stream later on tonight. But like I said, a lot of people don't get to meet up in the late night Eastern Standard Time hours. So we're just going to go ahead and roam around for a little bit. Jacko the Furry, of course you can get a shout out, my friend. Of course. And I'm just giving Freddy a little bit of fresh air. He, of course, is more concerned about lizards than the air. And this is the infamous I got stuck tree for Freddy. Yes, I do think you were the you enjoy some of the content, some of the shorts, some of the posts, and everything else that I put out. But I am trying to build the audience and the community. And I do also encourage people to respectfully talk to each other. On occasion, people have differences of opinion. Well and good if you can talk about it in a kind manner. It generally works itself out. But yes, Echo the Furry, you were the first one here today. However, there are a large number of regular viewers, and I'm doing my best to give them more to watch. And it's not always fun when we're just hanging out at night. Yeah, I walk my cat. It took me forever to I was talking to Sakura yesterday, who's another channel regular, and yeah, it takes a while to be able to get them to respond to a harness in the right way. And it's more, of course, you can introduce yourself. Go for it, Jacko. But no, it takes some patience to get them to walk on a harness. I do my best to show people how I've done it, or give them a little bit of advice if they're interested in taking it. Like right now, I don't really feel like going through all that. That is a lot. And while Freddy, much more mobile than I am, and much easier for him to get around through there, I'm not going to try and attempt that. Not at the moment. Not wearing shorts and sandals. But yeah, so Nelson, I do walk Freddy on a leash as well. He has his harness. It's actually meant for a small dog, but it was the only thing that would fit Freddy that I was kind of like okay with, because he's a big boy, and it can be difficult trying to find something that works. So we just have a little bit of fun doing it this way. And like I said, it takes patience. If you've ever tried to train a cat to wear a harness, be prepared, because it's going to take a hot minute to get that done. Well, Jacko, we're waiting for you to introduce. And this is a little bit of a time shot of what we have going on around here. And so if you listen to the background noise of that you hear, I'm sure you'll have a better understanding of why I don't like to go ahead and trade this in short sandals. Because not high on my list of things to do. Oh, the Florida at this time, introduce yourself. Ready out for a little fresh air and a walk. And he's really being good right now, and that is because it's super hot. And once he comes outside, a lot of times the little lizards and bugs and snakes, they know he's out here, and they don't want to have anything to do with Freddy. Not at all. Go ahead. I answer questions. I'm pretty easy. Well, thankfully he didn't go for the big stinging flying bug. I'm allergic to some of those, and I don't feel like wearing it. What's next, buddy? I mean, we're back at the outside garden. Wait, what's that? What's that right there? Hold on. Oh, you got a little bug hanging out on you. You just want to hang out for a minute, Freddy? Go ahead, Jack. I'll ask your question, man. Alright, buddy. You gonna hang out right there? Because if you're gonna hang out right there, I can go ahead and get the charcoal. I don't know, Fred. What are you doing in there, buddy? Just hanging out? Waiting for a passing lizard is my guess. Just a guess, but it is an educated guess, as we have done this many, many times. I just had to secure that for a second. But I'm more than willing to answer questions, so you can ask away. Totally fine. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to cut down later. Well, I don't really cut down the cranberry hibiscus, but I am gonna spread it out. Oh. Well, of course. You just chilling, buddy? Yikes. Sorry, didn't mean to drop everybody. Just enjoying. It's not super hot today, at least not in the shade. That's awesome. So it's been like 2 days since it's rained, but my plants are getting out of control, and I can't let that happen. The turmeric is going crazy though. Way too much of that. But it's okay. I can always make spice mixes later. Now, when Freddy wants to go inside, he will. Well, thank you, Nesson. And Jacko, thank you for stopping by, but I'll be seeing you again soon, hopefully, my friend. And is it Nesson or Nesson? I do want to get it right. I do have a thing where I prefer to pronounce people's names correctly. Sorry, just wanted you to set up so you can at least see what Freddy's doing. And usually for about the first 15-20 minutes he gets a little excited, and as long as he sits down he gets to relax. But if he starts panting or anything, well, then we go inside. Right now he's just getting a little stimulated, and that's normal. Because he is, for the most part, an indoor cat, and that is why I've taught him to walk on the harness with me. Because I want him to be able to come outside and have a little bit of fun and hopefully catch himself a lizard or a bug. And he has a lot of fun when he's able to do that. So I do give it a good go. And it doesn't always work out, but he does enjoy himself being outside. However, it's been raining so much lately that he hasn't come outside often. So I'm going to let him rest for a couple minutes. And while he does that, I'm going to move my grill, because I have to scrape it out later, and grab the charcoal that I need. So I'm just going to move this, and I'll be back. What's wrong, buddy? You okay? Yeah, you're good. I know. Yeah, he's calming down, and that's good. That means in a few minutes he'll be ready to. Yeah, a lot of times he gets like that, where he's like, Dad, what are you doing? Uh, which is completely fine. Like I said, he doesn't always get to come outside. Oops, sorry about that. But he doesn't always get to come outside. For the most part, he hangs out inside. But it's actually kind of cool out here. So I wanted him to enjoy a little bit of the fresh air. So we'll probably hang out for about an hour outside unless he wants to go in, and he'll tell me when he wants to go in. A lot of cats have different kinds of behavior, and Freddy is. I'm in Florida. Hold on, Freddy. Hold on. He is trying to walk circles around my leg, and while that is fine, he's also wearing his harness, so gotta square that away real quick, and then we're good. But yeah, I'm in Central Florida, and thankfully we're having a cooler day today. And Freddy wants to investigate because there's always changes to the garden. And so whenever I make a change, he wants to see what's going on. Or chill. Or both. So it's good that it cooled down. Really happy that it did, though. Because it's been kind of crummy with the rain and then the hurricane and all that. Ernesto not coming close to us, so we don't have to worry about that, which is nice. Although, being in Central Florida, I don't have as much to worry about as the people on the coast. Here, it's going to be more tornado issues and things like that. But we're not having those issues right now. And it's mainly my plants that I have issues with. And so, we'll play around with that on, at another time. That's not something a lot of you are interested in, even though it will look fantastic later when everything starts flowering. I don't really grow flowers, but I do grow a lot of vegetables and even this hibiscus tree, which thankfully I've rescued from chili thrips, although that took a while, is bouncing back rather well, so pretty soon this will begin to look amazing again. And I have new sprouts and too much turmeric. Some of these are accidental bits of turmeric that I left in from my last harvest, and that was the intentional turmeric right there, and you can see the size difference. But you know, I ended up getting a bunch of potatoes on accident as well. That's okay. I mean, they'll all be eaten. That's fine. Freddy is a fan of the lemon verbena. I don't know why, but he's not a fan of the rosemary or the Thai basil. But, you know, for now he gets to just relax in the shade and enjoy a little bit of fresh air while out here just watching a little bit. And that's a good thing. Uh, they need stimulation, not just from their owner, their parent, whatever they look at you, their pack mate. However a cat looks at you, they do want to be able to play around with you a little bit every day. And if you don't, you're not doing well. Can't do it every day, I understand. But as long as they get some pets, some rubs, some treats, some good food, they're okay. What are you doing now, buddy? Oh, the neighbor came home. So he's investigating. Yeah, that's a big one. Like, if you're not showing them attention, I mean, that's kind of hurtful. It's like being in a bad relationship. They need their lovin's. Just how it is. Hey, buddy. Forgot that I was here. Sometimes he will. He'll get so invested in looking at something. There she is. How you doing, brown sugar? I'm still going to be on at 12 a.m. tonight, but I don't mean I'm streaming all the way till 12 a.m. tonight. But I'm happy you are here. Told you I'd be calling you out once I knew that you were here with us. And this is another wonderful channel regular that we have here. This is Brown Sugar. She's awesome. And she loves Freddy just as much as I do, I think. I mean, I love Freddy a lot, though. So, that's a tough one. But yeah, I am just letting him have a little walk outside while we have some sunlight. And it's actually kind of cool out for Florida. It's not 1,000,002. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's investigated. He wants to know what I've got going on. And what I've got going on is I've just been too lazy to cut and plant all of the cranberry hibiscus back. But I will be. We'll be getting there. Got to spread it out. Oh dear. So, laundry list. This is my hibiscus tree. Just saved that from a chili thrips infection. Didn't know what that was, but I learned how to fix it. Takes a bit of time, but it's bouncing back. This is my lemongrass. I use that to make lemongrass oil, which repels mosquitoes, and that's kind of important where I'm at. And it's also good for tea and seasoning in some of the Asian food that I make. That is a unfortunately snail-infested Brussels sprout plant. They got a hold during the rain. There's not much I could do because I was working. Here we have some surprise sprouts and a little bit of turmeric, accidental turmeric I was explaining to Nessun earlier. And right here, I believe that was some kale that I planted, but it's starting to sprout. These, of course, are the cranberry hibiscus. You can eat these leaves just as they are. Pretty tasty, and they do have a little bit of a cranberry taste. Uh-oh. Did you hear a bug? Did you hear a lizard? He's investigating. Rosemary, because of course I have to have it. I love to use it on a lot of things. My sage, 5 years old, has finally gone. Not happy about that, but I'm gonna plant the longleaf sage next time. This is Thai basil. Gets these cute little flowers on it. And that's more Brussels sprouts. I like them. This is lemon verbena, which is awesome. It's useful on a lot. That's some oregano. That is my main turmeric plant. hiding behind it, and I'm going to take a stroll over there and let Freddy go untethered for a second. Here I have some beefsteak tomatoes. This was a little bit of an experiment. So I had planted sunflower, and as I scrape these back, so there are a couple viable seeds for more sunflower, which is kind of why I did it. But these, oh yeah, there's a good amount too. That's for when I'm growing more sunflowers. This is more, what you doing, buddy? This is more cranberry hibiscus. These are actually baby pomegranate trees that I will have to transplant again. And then broccoli. Of course, not the end of the list. Because, real quick, while Freddy's taking a little rest off in the garden, which is one of his favorite places because of all of the lizards. My banana tree, and it is actually doing so much better now that I put it in the ground. Not better, it's just growing faster. My lawn guy messed up my aloe. Not too happy with him about that. And this is the backyard setup that I have not quite completed yet because I don't have a lot of time. I do way too many things. But, you know, in the spirit of keeping busy and keeping things interesting, that's what's going on. And we're going to peek at Freddy. Oh, we see you through the trees, buddy. Brown Sugar's here. You should say hello, sir. No? Maybe? Or you're just getting the smells in. Alright. Had to move to a more hospitable area. I don't want a sunburn. An indoor herb garden is a great thing to have, and it's whether you set it up. Now, let me show you a little thing that we got here. So these lights are actually for growing. That is their main purpose, and they have different settings and timers on it. And this is cheap, and this is actually meant... Oh no, he's not sad. He's in relax mode right now. He's just happy he's outside. And you'll see he'll jump to life once we go and move around a bit. But he needed to calm down. He was getting a little too excited about coming out. But trust me, he's good. See the ears up, tail's not flying around. That means he's doing okay. But this little light setup here, not expensive, but it's actually meant for indoor. And it's pretty handy if you like growing microgreens and herbs. It really does take the lighting issue off of you, because you just set up the timer and you're kind of good to go, as long as you know what stage of growing you're in. Yeah, that little tail flick. There's a lizard who made a mistake. And so Freddy's of course going to go after it. Oh, deer, rabbits, groundhogs, and turkeys. I lived in Michigan and I lived in Oregon. And so, of course, turkeys all the time. Turkeys everywhere. Rabbits everywhere. Here, there, Michigan, rabbits are everywhere, and they're just good like that. Groundhogs, though. I've never... Yeah. Like, he watches them through his windows. all the time. But when they come out and he's out, yeah, you made a mistake. Because I'm not holding his leash right now. So he's just wearing his harness. Like I said, it takes time to harness train a cat, but he also, like, you have to know where they like to be, and one of his favorite places to be is just hanging out in the garden. Mostly because a lizard will make a mistake. It'll be bad. It'll come out, see him, and go, oh, I done screwed up. And yep, at that point, it screwed up. And then nature takes its course. It's not like I am feeding the lizards to Freddy, but Freddy is a hunter. All cats being predators. Their own little natural disasters wherever they go. But he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Well, that's the other thing about me not holding his leash right now. He will pounce. And oddly enough, I had a few other sunflowers right in the yellow bucket next to him. And a lizard jumped up there. And Freddy took out the sunflower and the lizard. And I was like, damn. Because that sunflower was looking pretty good. It was looking healthy. I thought I could get some good sunflower seeds out of there for snacking on. Or maybe some sunflower oil to be made. Which then, of course, I get to use to cook and everything else. It depends on what I'm growing. So there are carrots that are hiding in. Oops, sorry. There are carrots that are hiding in with these Brussels sprouts. Those right there, little baby carrot heads. And so with that, you have to make sure it's sandy, not a lot of wood chunks. It can be a pain in the butt, but if you have like a good, rich, just topsoil, no big chunks in it, you mix it 50-50 with sand and then add like a handful of perlite or vermiculite just to help it retain water. Because you never want your carrots to get dry. It'll ruin your carrot seriously in like a day or two. It'll keep growing, but it's gonna ruin it. It'll be woody, and it's no fun. But other than that, with certain plants, I want the soil to have be a little bit more loose and drain a little bit better, and that is why you mix the sand in with carrots and even potatoes, other root vegetables. Turmeric and ginger do not seem to care. The last batch of ginger that I grew, I want to say that ended up being about a little over 4 pounds of ginger. And then with that ginger, I made ginger candy, ginger tea, ginger powder, and then yeah, but I will tell you this, never eat it fresh out of the ground. It will burn so bad. I don't know if I have that on video, but I had just pulled out the ginger root, and I, am super curious. That's why me and my cat get along, and I bit into it, and I did not know when my mouth was going to stop burning. Yeah, no, that's a real thing. Fresh ginger, don't take a bite. Like, don't bite the whole root and then try and chew it. Really, really hot. And then all you smell is ginger for the next, 4 or 5 hours. Doesn't matter what you do. It's potent. But the ginger candy and everything else, and ginger syrup, easy to make. Uh-oh. The investigation continues. Yeah, I didn't either. But But I learned the hard lesson for everybody else. And I will let everybody know about that one. Just don't bite into the root and think it's going to be okay. It's, you're going to wake up real fast. Alright. Oh yeah, he's completely on the prowl. Anytime we are outside, Freddy has goals. Peekaboo. I see you. He's just mad that I'll give him away. He doesn't want me to mess up the hunt. He's waiting. He's waiting for that mistake. He is him when it comes to it. Well, now, there are only 2 plants that I do try to watch him around, and this is one of them. And tomatoes, potatoes, they're part of the nightshade family, which means he can't eat the leaves, he can't eat the flowers, neither can you. Nobody can eat those, because they are poison. So, just a side note. Oh, gotta get back down into the crouch. Yes, nightshade is poison, and tomatoes and potatoes are part of the nightshade family. That is why if you ever see, like, but if you ever see flowers on your potatoes, just cut them off, throw them away. And potatoes are super easy to grow. I gotta get rid of this box, I keep forgetting. That was from the 4th of July, of course. We had to have some fireworks. Oh yeah, no, he will completely do that. What are you doing down there, buddy? You just hanging out? Yeah. He's just waiting. Whoopsie. I am much less interesting than Freddy. Growing your own vegetables is actually pretty cool. I don't know what kind of yard you have, like how much space. I'm sorry, I'm trying to set this up so I can kind of no-hand it and still be able to read what everyone is saying. But yeah, growing your own vegetables is awesome. And it really doesn't take a lot to start with. As long as you have an understanding of what you like and how long it will take. And seriously, some of the cheaper things are the easiest. So carrots, celery, lettuce, potatoes. However, your lettuce grows quick. Microgreens grow quick. And when you're growing those, I mean, you can end up making a salad relatively fast. Soybeans, everything else. And it's just, it's a part of it. What are you doing back there, buddy? I see you trying to cause trouble. Oh. He's still looking. He's still debating. He'll probably move out of there. Yup. Yup. he's moving out of that little spot so he can check out another. Well, there are a couple ways to tone down the critters, and they don't sound that humane, but really they're not that bad. Sorry, whoop, Freddy, that's between my legs, buddy. That can be painful. And now we're off and roaming. If you're trying to grow just a couple things indoors, I would definitely go for like microgreens. That's an easy one. I don't know if you like Asian food, but soybeans are easy to grow inside. There's a couple of other veggies that are easy to grow inside, and it's more like a how much space do you want to like give to it. Uh-oh. Kitty in tall grass? Yep, kitty in tall grass. There we go. Oh, then yeah. Soybeans, chives, those are easy on the inside. The beautiful thing about chives and onions is, sorry Freddy, I didn't mean to scare you. But the easy thing about like those is even the greens that are growing out of the top are edible. I mean, same with carrots. That's why I save my carrot greens. I usually end up mixing them in with a few other things. You can grow garlic inside. I mean, I suppose you could do onions in a little bit of like a long container. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. Chives, onions, and garlic, you can do those inside in a windowsill. You do want something about 8 inches deep. For the bulb to grow, of course. So Freddy is checking out the new house where we had some construction right across the way. And we have repeatedly taken walks through here throughout the whole process. And I'm happy that he enjoys at least sitting right here. I don't know if you were on when I talked about the day Freddy tried to attack the local tomcat. I didn't catch him until I was way back in there. Because he really wanted a piece of that cat. And all he got was a little bit of skin from me. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Because I was just in... This is what I was wearing while I was running. It wasn't cool. But, you know, all's well that ends well. Both cats lived. No, the local Tom, he's been living here for years. He's been living here longer than I have. And this is where Freddy... Oh, yeah. Trust me, over time, the whole pound of flesh thing, that's real. That ain't no joke. But this is where everyone says, well, why don't you give him a bath? Well... moments like this. At least he's not rolling around today. A lot of times he will choose to roll around in this dirt. Be more than happy to. And I'm pretty sure he's happy about doing it. So he's a little excited again, but he's not panting, so that's okay. He'll just chill, he'll hang out. I do know he wants to go deeper in there. But I am not trying to do all that right now, buddy. Gotta meet up with one of my old cooks. One of my old employees wanted me to meet up with him at a new restaurant. Because we like to, of course, being two guys who cook a lot, grow a lot of food, and do a lot of things, we want to talk smack about them. So oven mitts are a good form of protection. But Freddy has learned how to just go for your face. So Freddy has had exactly 0 baths in 3 years. And he keeps himself quite clean, as you can see. However, that doesn't mean he isn't doing his level best to get dirty. He is a young man, and he is trying to play. And he will. Woo! Sorry, sun was right in my eyes. Oh yeah, no, he takes really good care of himself. No, buddy. Not doing it. I'm climbing through there right now, bud. So, well, yeah, I mean, we don't get to hang out that much. You know, he's got kids and a family. So, when we have the opportunity to go out and grab some snacks and a beer. And this is part of cat training right here. So, I'm not going to tug on him, but he is going to explore the boundary of kind of where he's able to go. And one of the best ways is to just let them figure that out, because you want them to have trust with the harness. Oh, he knows there's something in that grass, but the thing is, so do I. I just don't want to get bit by it on accident. Oh, and there we go. Did you get it, buddy? It looks like it outsmarted you. Oh dear. I do try to keep a hold of his harness anywhere near where there are things that he is going to do his level best to get. Because a lot of times he will. And that may include a tree. Oh yeah. He's in his element. Well, buddy, I mean, they're outrunning you right now. Well, why didn't you catch him? Ow. Nope, he did not. Trust me, you'll know. He'll be huddled over for a minute. And I don't know YouTube's policy on, cats being cats, but he's gonna try. Ow. Sorry, I gotta watch my feet. This area used to be a hotel. And so there's a lot of garbage and trash and glass on the ground. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. Alright. So, like I said, I try and give him some freedom, but there's also... You're not winning right now, buddy. I'm trying to watch myself. Come on, Freddy. Yeah, I know. You're a little hunter. Come on. No, we're not going that way. I was walking Freddy through here once, and I got my face full of spider web, which living down here is an interesting thing. No, bud. Oh. Uh-oh. You're panting a little bit, buddy. Getting a little too excited. Come on. No. Come on. Yeah, we'll go through here. Oh, that's getting pounced on. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Trust me. There is only like one kind of spider I can deal with. And that is actually a regal spider. It's a jumping spider. They don't get big though. They get like about the size of the top of your pinky. But they cannot break skin with their bite. Oh, no. We're gonna have to go in, buddy. Freddy's panting. And I know, it's the excitement. But I don't want him to have any issues. It is a cooler day out. But I am not going to let anything happen to Freddy. So we're just going to take the stroll back to the house. Alright, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Alright, let me take it off. Treats first. Rarely does Freddy switch up the way he likes things done. But lately, he is treats first. Good boy. But when he's that excited, I gotta bring him in. The last thing in the world I would want is him not doing well. Man, it's too hot down here. Alright, buddy. Go on, Freddy. Couple of bites just to get relaxed. That's okay, buddy. But getting him back in the AC, making sure he's close by his water, just important. And Let me see. Yep, that's all squared away. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders either. I had a very large wolf spider encounter. You good now, buddy? You ready? Come on, buddy. It's okay, bud. Oh, doing a cool down first. Okay. So before I rearranged the house, Freddy used to stand on one of the counters for me to put his harness on, and another counter for me to take it off. And then he knew to come right in and get his treats. And now he's not panting anymore, but still breathing a little heavy. Oh, excuse me. You okay, buddy? There we go. Good boy. Good boy. That's one of them, yeah. But Freddy always knows there's two. Good boy. He usually eats them right up on his counter, but I think he's a little excited, so he's not quite ready yet. But yeah, Freddy's got to get his treats whenever he's a good boy. And it just helps reaffirm everything that we do. Like him putting on the harness, taking a walk, and his appetite is back. Yeah, that's his fancy feast treats. Freddy loves them. These little things, they're handy. And they break up into little bits. And so he has like 4 flavors of them. And he enjoys them. He is spoiled. However, like I buy 4 packs of those. And I mean, that lasts me more than a month. But yeah, he's spoiled. He knows he's spoiled too. He's just chilling the AC, but he's breathing a little hard. He got a little excited out there. Uh-oh. Rapid recovery. Time to clean. But yeah, he's definitely spoiled. You feeling better, buddy? Good. After he cleans himself up a little bit, he'll be completely fine. He just needs to calm down after the excitement of going to the great outside. But he will. That's why I let him sit in the garden and everything else and let him off the leash a little bit as long as I'm around. I think that's fine. Because the hawks, they won't come too close if there's a person out there. Is that about all the activity you had in you? I don't know, Fred. You're giving orange cats a bad name right now, bro. No. He just needs to calm down and cool down for a little bit. But in 5 minutes, he'll be fine. Yeah. I mean, you can see he's kind of breathing a little hard. Yeah, we're talking about you. 100%. I love you too. But, yeah, he just needs a little break. It was about an hour outside, so that's good. That's about the standard. And it's cooler now. When you get to the Florida version of winter, oh, then he's fine. He can be outside all day with me. But the heat and everything else right now just sucks. You know, I know it sucks, buddy. Everyone's checking you out, resting, bud. Yeah, 100%. And I'm going to put this here. This is another one of Freddy's old beds. This was not meant to be a bed, but for Freddy, it's a box. And he fits, it's a bed. But I wanted to put this down for a minute. I just want to go wash my hands off real quick. So I'm going to go do that. But in the meantime, Freddy Cam. You doing better, buddy? Yeah, I'm sure you are. Well, go on. Say hello to the people. No? I love you too, buddy. I love you too. I know. I'll slow blink you back. Alright, good. You're breathing normal again. Nice. Usually only takes a minute. He's got quick recharge batteries. But that is a good thing. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, he's a cute boy. I am going to be getting off in a few minutes, ending the stream, because I do have to get ready to go meet a buddy of mine, but like I said, I'll be back around midnight tonight, and for anyone who can be there, you're more than welcome to join. What you doing, buddy? What's that? What's that, Freddy? What is it, buddy? He'll be back to playing after a little cat nap. So, alright. Well, Freddy, gonna set up your dinner in a minute. Oh, are you gonna investigate your old bed? By the way, it was never meant to be a bed, but, you know, it's a box. And cats in boxes are like iron and a magnet. They attract each other. Well, Brown Sugar, I hope you have some good plans for the weekend. I'm just going out to see my buddy. Normally, I don't do a lot on my day off. I'm gonna go hang out and watch the Lions preseason game because I like football as well. He's my little lion, even though he's got tiger stripes. But we're gonna let that ride. We're gonna let that go. All right, buddy. So, but I'll be back, like I said. Hopefully, I can get a few likes and subs out of it and some watch time, and that always helps. And are you trying to raid the fridge? Yeah. Not because it's cold, but because it has the good stuff inside of it. Yeah, I know. I know what the deal is, buddy. All about the food, non-stop, 24/7. So I'm going to let everyone go, and I'm going to end the stream. And I'll see you guys later on tonight on into tomorrow morning. Because who needs sleep? And, oh, what's that look, buddy? What's that look, buddy? Do I have this zoomed in? I hope not. Oh, maybe I did. You have a good one, Brown Sugar. It was great to see you. And we'll be back on later for anyone who's interested. You have a good night if you're not able to join us. But if you are, I look forward to seeing you then. Freddy, say goodbye. Alrighty.